head into a week that becomes extremely challenging because of who we play and the amount of matches that we play. We will play 7 matches in 9 days, which, to be honest, is absolutely crazy. But in order for us to be able to play the kind of competition we want to play, we have to do it all in September. So it makes it pretty challenging for our kids, but we know they're up for the challenge. We're going to do everything we can to make sure they get rest, the amount of rest they need, and still try to work on the things that we need to work on. Big match, like Colin said, on Wednesday. We get to bring the Cyclones to town, which we're really looking forward to that for a few reasons. Obviously, the interstate rivalry part of it. It's always fun to play those interstate matches. But also, you're bringing a very good team to town that's ranked in the top 15. They have a potential to maybe even move up to the top 10 this week in the polls. So to bring that kind of caliber of team to our McLeod Center is going to be a lot of fun, a great opportunity that we know we want to take advantage of. We had the opportunity to play them 2 times last year at their place where we won that match, and then we got beat in the first round of the tournament at Minnesota against Iowa State in a close match. So I had the chance to see them a lot last year, and they didn't lose much from last year. So we know a lot about them. I think the biggest thing is they just are strong all the way around. They don't have a lot of weaknesses. Victoria Henson is their big gun on the outside who gave us a lot of trouble last year. But they also have a lot of kids around her. Hockaday is a strong player for them, was a freshman last year, so you know she's going to be a lot stronger. Their middles, although they're young, have a lot of experience, so their middles are very big and physical, so we'll be strong in the middle. And then their 2 All-American players are their setter and their libero, so really strong all the way around. And trying to find, they played Wisconsin-Milwaukee this weekend and played them twice and took care of them, and talked to their coach a little bit today and just said the same thing. They're very big and physical. They play both sides of the ball very well, and just not a lot of weaknesses. So we know we're going to have our hands full, but we're looking forward to that opportunity. The biggest thing we want is to have a huge UNI welcome, and you do that by putting people in the stands and making sure we have a very exciting crowd for them to play in. And I think our administration has done a great job of not only advertising for that match, but also allowing us to have $1 tickets, which is huge. So you can't use the financial part of it as a reason not to be there. So we're hoping to get a huge crowd. We're trying to break that attendance record that we had of 5,522. And really feel that we can do that. We have a lot of high schools coming, but we'd like to have a lot of our community members and students there as well. The tough part for us is right after that emotional and draining match that we know it will be on Wednesday, we have, I think right away in the morning, I'm trying to think of when we leave, but we leave right away the next morning for Middle Tennessee for what will be an even tougher tournament than we had this last weekend. So we turn around and then we play 2 matches on Friday and 1 on Saturday. Kind of wish that was turned around a little bit and playing 1 on Friday and 2 on Saturday, but because of some events going on there, that's the way the schedule had to be. We'll play Northern Illinois in the afternoon. We're the only afternoon match, and then we'll play Ohio, who went 3-0 on the weekend and beat Duke in Wisconsin. So 2 huge wins for that program, and you know it's not a fluke if they were able to get both of those wins. So a very tough Ohio team. Turn around and play Middle Tennessee on Saturday, who also went 3-0 on the weekend. I think beating Kansas. I'm not sure who the other 2 teams they beat. So extremely challenging weekend ahead. We're looking forward to it. We know the hard part for us is trying to work on the things that we know we want to work on, some of our weaknesses that we have, but trying to keep our kids as fresh as possible.